One of the most renowned stories in the Bible is the story of Ruth. She is an endearing example of loyalty and trust. But did this woman become the grandmother of King David? Many know of her loyalty to her mother-in-law Naomi, but what of her relationship with her husband Boaz? We'll speak with the two of them, Boaz and Ruth, now on 60 Seconds.
Thank you, Boaz and Ruth, for spending a little bit of time with us on the phone here. Let me jump right in. How did you guys first meet?
Well, I went out into the field one day and I saw this cute foreign girl, and I asked my foreman. I said, "Who is that?" And he told me, and it turned out it was Ruth, and she was available.
Well, I went to the field to find work. Boaz noticed me from across the field and told me he would give me steady work. Turns out he was eligible too.
Yeah, so I gave her a job. She seemed like she'd be a good worker, and a few days later she showed up at my threshing room floor, and she ended up sleeping at my feet that night, and yeah, she was hard to resist. I mean, she was an attractive woman, and but you know what? I didn't have the right to marry her.
So I got the job, and one night I went and slept at his feet because Naomi told me it was the right thing to do. Boaz wanted to get married at this point, but he said we couldn't. I was pretty worried.
So tell me then, how did you guys finally end up together?
Well, I knew the man. He was, who was supposed to be her husband, and I went to the city gate to meet him, and I told him he needed to buy Naomi's land. He would have also, married Ruth to do it. He didn't want another wife. He gave me permission to buy the land and marry her in his place. I was really happy.
Well, I went back home and told Naomi. I had to wait to see what would happen. I was actually bound by law to marry another man. I was very worried. I didn't know what to expect. He came back and got me. He told me the news. I was so excited.
Well, after I had permission, all the people in the town, heaped praise on us. She was beaming. It was one of the happiest days of my life.
I'm sure I just looked so silly. I was so excited. It was the happiest day of my life.
We've been in love with each other ever since.
And we've been in love ever since.